Hi, listen, we're going to talk about narcissistic rage real quick. I'm sitting in my car, and the car that I'm sitting in is the car that I use to, do my deliveries and whatever have you. Now, listen now, in my previous videos, if y'all watching my videos back to back, y'all should be keeping up with my life a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a little bit of my life. But, I keep it fresh. I keep it 100. I keep it honest. I don't like to lie. I will not lie. If it's going to tell the truth on the both ends, my end, your end, it don't matter what end it's on. It's got to be honest. We got to be honest. Now, I went through the murder trial with my son. He got acquitted. I went through losing my daughter. Today was 40 days top. Y'all see that? That was my cough drop. Fell out my mouth. 40 days top. I'm dealing with my son that's in prison. He's in lockup for stabbing up a guy or whatever they have you, however they got into it in the prison, okay? Now, on top of all of that, my family, I sliced and diced them at the funeral, my uncle's funeral. I just went on and just told them I don't want to no longer be a part of the Anderson family. I'm no longer going to, get any validation. I don't need no family advice. I don't need nothing because they're not good to lead. They're not suitable to lead anybody. So no, I don't want it. So when my daughter died, I didn't tell them because I don't want no parts of them. Now, my brother had a problem with it. He got a problem with me speaking up. He got a problem with me. He's important. He's the important being in the family. My brother, the big Tom. I sell whatever I want to sell and do whatever I want to do. My ego is so large, you can't tell me nothing. That's the type of impact he has when he comes into your surroundings. And I know y'all all know it so well. Maybe you one of them. Who knows? You might not be. I don't know. But they out there. Just to tell you, they out there. They comes out of our families, even come out of our wounds, the women wounds. They got to get here somehow. Just simple and plain. But anyways, I'm sitting in my car. So I come out on Saturday morning to go to work. My depression was feeling great. I come out on Friday morning to go to work feeling great. Weather nice. Weather been awesome here lately. Come out. The maintenance guy that's in the complex, he said, "Bam, you're sitting on 4 flats." I said, "I'm not sitting on 4 flats." So I instantly got triggered because I'm like, I'm not in North Carolina. Going through so much, you got to sometimes just, why am I? No, I don't have no enemies here in Maryland. I don't even know nobody. I made that plain and clear. I'm going to move in solid. I don't want to deal with my family. But I'm in the complex with my family. You get what I'm saying? And everybody ain't for me. Family will hurt you quicker than a civilian will, a stranger will. Family is the most dangerous ones around you. You're not safe around your real family. Because if you notice, only ones that get crossed up or get got is the ones that's closer to you because they know your whereabouts. Anybody else is not going to know your whereabouts because they're not close to you. So everybody that's not close to you, they're guessing, they're assuming. They might be right, they might not be right. But the ones closest to you know. You get what I'm saying? So listen, the rage, I'm going somewhere with this. So I'm sitting here. I can't move though, because I'm on 4 flats. It's only 2 people could have done it. Or somebody done it for somebody. That's how narcs move. The rage of a narc, when you ignore them, listen to me when I tell you, when you ignore those people, when they don't know what's going on in your world, when you stand up to them and tell them how you really feel about them and how they really actually are in your eyesight, not what they present themselves to be, but you tell them the real them, baby, you're going to be like I am sitting right here now. I'm sitting on 4 flats. Right now, I can't move my car. I can listen to my little music. I can sit in here. I can look out the complex. I can look out there. I can look out the complex. But that's about all. That's about all. Everything, I can't move. Because somebody decided that they want to just, I don't know who could have did it. It could have been one of my family members out here in the complex, because they are super hot with me, and they are very full-blown narcs. They believe that nobody is above them but them. They don't even believe in God. So you already know what I'm working with. I'm working with the enemy real bad, which I'm not afraid. You know, I got my ring bell. It's in the house. I got to go ahead and put it up. I make sure I put it up by the time I go back to work on Monday. But yeah, but they didn't stop me. If I would have gave them what they asked for, Narcissistic Rage, they do petty stuff. They'll slice your tires, they'll bust your windows out, they'll put gas in your gas tank, they'll break in your house, they'll end you. It all depends on what level that devil is on. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I would not let me down to keep them up. Let them destroy my property. Let them destroy whatever. As long as they don't put their hands on me, my property is insured. So they can, if they want to break in the house, go break up in there. It's insured. But what you won't do is break me. You can't break into me. You might can break in my house. You might can break my car. Now you might can do whatever you can do, but you can't break me. It ain't meant for you to break me. And that is how narcissistic rage goes. That's why you got to make sure you know what you're doing when when you think you're going to seek revenge or you want to play their games with them. Listen, this is not an ordinary Monopoly game. This is not an ordinary Twister. This is not a game of checkers. This is not a game of chess. This is not a game of none of that. This is real life. This is your life we're talking about. So we need to keep it. We need to really get in tune to what we really need to know. We really need to get in tune of lifting ourselves up instead of letting ourselves down. I'm going to stay in my grounds, honey. And they got my little 4 tires. They did that. That's all right, but I'm insured. See, that's what insurance is for. But, honey, they can't get away with it again. I got my ring bell and put it up. They come, this time they're going to jail. I don't stoop to low vibrational levels. I could have been out here on Friday morning acting a donkey around here screaming and howling through the whole complex. Guess what? I'll be a foolish woman. I'm not a foolish woman. I move wisely. So therefore, to say this, to end this, do not take narcissistic rage lightly. When they start getting enraged like that, when you go no contact, you cut them off, you don't want to deal with them no more, you mean what you say, you stand on your business about this, yeah, you're gonna have some retaliation, because when you're dealing with people that got grandiose spirits, excuse me y'all, my hair, when you're dealing with people that got grandiose spirits, and you know that that grandiose spirit is just a image that they created during their abuse in their childhood, but you know, you got to just knock on the their childhood door and tell them that you're not a child anymore. You're not a child anymore. It's time to grow out of it. You got to stop fueling off of old fuel. We can't even have gas in the car that long. 20, 30 years. And it's very easy to get addicted to something. It is. I'm not putting nobody down, but I'm just saying it's time to heal. It's time to grow. But dealing with narcissistic rage, y'all, you don't want to play with it. And I gave y'all some other events that happened. And like I said, I deal with real hardcore family members. Real hardcore family members. I'm not sitting here telling y'all something that is a joke. I'm sitting here telling y'all something that is real life, but I'm not afraid, because I know who I serve. And when you know who you serve and you know who you serve, I'm sitting in my parking lot right now and I know who I serve. I'm not scared of these people, man. I was raised by these folks. So if I was raised by these folks, I definitely know how these folks move. So why am I scared? When all said and done, they're gonna give me my money for them tires that I got to get put on here on Wednesday. They're gonna reimburse me, but not right now. Yeah, it's games they play. Narcissistic rage. If you can't hang with it, get out of it. And if you want my true opinion, get out of it. Don't be waiting around for it, okay? See ya.